All right, let's get to a federal judge blocking the president's massive fee on a certain kind of visa. Catherine Falders is tracking this from our D.C. newsroom. Catherine, thanks so much for joining us. First of all, what actually is an H-1B visa?
Yeah, so an H-1B visa was created as part of a 1990 immigration bill. And what this did was allow federal foreign prospective employees with college and graduate degrees in specific areas, for example, select fields such as computer sciences, engineering, and medical research, to legally live and work in America. Now, the law allows for 65,000 H-1B visas a year. It lasts for 3 to 6 years for applicants with bachelor's degrees and an additional 20,000 a year for workers with higher level degrees. Now, applicants can renew their visas when it expires with the approval of their employer, and that is what is at the brunt of this court battle, if you will, and what Trump at least was trying to institute a higher fee for.
Yeah, Catherine, a $100,000 fee. What's the president's thinking here? Why is he in support of this?
Yeah, so remember when this all happened? This was back in September. President Trump signed a proclamation adding this visa application fee, barring H-1B workers from entering the U.S. unless they make a $10,000 payment. Now, keep in mind, the payment previously ranged from anywhere between $960 to, it could get higher here, to $7,595. Basically, the bottom line here is, and what Trump is trying to do, is prevent foreign workers from taking American jobs by making that fee higher.
Yeah, Catherine, who actually foots the bill for a fee like this?
Well, no, it's a good question. And it's the taxpayers, to some extent, which Trump doesn't obviously has an issue with in this way. He wants to make that money harder to access, if you will, and thinks that because he's raising this fee to $100,000, which is significantly more, that then less people will apply. It will keep American jobs here, that they'll save money in some ways because it won't. That is obviously an unattainable and unaffordable fee for people to pay out of their own pockets, if you will, when you're asking about footing the bill. And this is what the judge said, Ashen, rejected the Trump administration's argument that the executive branch basically had the authority to impose this $100 fee that would come out of pockets of people who, of course, want to work in the United States. But the reality is this is all to prevent foreign workers from taking American jobs at the end of the day, and why the administration is trying to impose this in the first place.
Yeah, Catherine, what does the federal judge actually blocking this fee mean for companies who are trying to bring in employees from other countries?
Yeah, so exactly. So these companies who would pay the fee in some instances out of the pockets, it means that now that this higher fee is blocked, when judges do this, when federal judges do this, they've paused it. It causes, I'm sure, a bit of confusion among companies, right, who are trying to bring in foreign workers, if you will, but under that smaller fee, right? Under that, we were talking about how it typically costs $960 to nearly $8,000. So what does it mean now that the judge has halted this? It's surely something. I could tell you that the Trump administration is likely to appeal, but what it means in the short term, at least, is that the judge is saying that the Trump administration does not have the ability to impose this fee, but how it works in the immediate term will be something to watch, because this will work its way through the courts. It will be appealed, and then how quickly, for example, companies that are paying this, how quickly companies will be able to hire people, but not under that higher price, is still to be determined.